Welcome back, Perks Recap Podcast. It is early Friday, well, not early Friday, around noon on Friday. Unfortunately, I could not get the pod out last night after the Yankees' victory over the Royals. So we're out today, right before, a few hours before the Red Sox and the Yankees take on each other in the series in Fenway. Big series. It would not be the end of the world to lose 2 out of 3 again, but I don't want to do it. I didn't like it last weekend. I definitely wouldn't like it again this weekend. I would love it if we can at least return the favor and win 2 out of 3 in Fenway. We have better pitching matchups this time around than we did last time. No Max Fried last weekend, and I think he's going to be pitching for the Yankees during this series. Today's Ryan Yarbrough. He got rocked last weekend by the Red Sox. I'm hoping he can right that wrong as well. So we'll have to see how the series goes. But real quick, it was a sweep against the Kansas City Royals. And sweeps are always a good thing, obviously. And I'm not going to go crazy on throwing a lot of numbers at you. I usually do. And I'm a numbers kind of guy. I like this baseball for a lot of the statistics. So I throw them at you in case you like it as well. But I'm going to more or less go through highlights more than anything. A 10-2 win on Tuesday. 10-2, like I said. Judge 2 for 5, three ribbies. Grisham 2 for 4. Volpe 2 for 5. Dominguez 3 for 5. Got his average up to 246 there. Uh, DJ LeMahieu kind of getting warm. 2 for 3. I will take it. He's batting 277 at that. At On Tuesday, he was batting 277. Austin Wells 2 for 5, 2 for 4, 5 RBIs. Austin Wells has a lot of RBIs. He's been getting a lot of clutch hits. So the Yankees had 16 hits. Home runs. Judge hit one. He was his 24th. Austin Wells hit one, his 11th. Chisholm stole a base. Jazz and Max Fried went 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 hits, no walks, 4 Ks, ERA at 1.84. Uh, De Los Santos and Tim Hill came out and didn't give up anything after him, and the team left on base 9 guys. So that was the first game of the series. Second game of the series was Wednesday, a 6-3 victory. Goldschmidt 2 for 5, 2 ribbies at the top. Nobody else had more than one hit. Judge also only had one hit, but it was his 25th home run. For RBIs, Judge is now, he's up to 59 RBIs. Pretty good. The team left 6 guys on base. Ben Rice stole a base, and Judge stole a base. Interestingly enough, Judge is up to 6 stolen bases. Clark Schmidt, one of his better outings of the year, really. 6 innings, no runs, only 2 hits and 3 walks, 7 Ks. ERA down to 3.60. Hedrick and Fernando Cruz both came on after him, and Leiter. Oh yeah, Hedrick and Cruz came on afterwards, and I gotta tell you, Mark Leiter. I keep saying Jack Leiter. Mark Leiter Jr. came on for a third of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He gave up a home run as well. ZRA's up to 4. I've been having questions about Jack Leiter all year. Still not sure. They had to bring in Devin Williams to save the game at the end because he came on and it was 6-0. Yeah, it was 6-0, and he gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth inning. So they had to bring in Devin Williams for 2/3 of an inning, and he got the save. That was his 8th on the year. He didn't give up anything there. His ERA is under 6. It's 5.92. And the last game on Thursday, Aaron Judge sits for the first time all year. And I was thinking it. It's like they read my mind. I was thinking if you win the first 2 games against Kansas City, it doesn't mean you lose the third one without Judge, but it would be a prime opportunity to sit Judge. The fans in Kansas City already saw him for 2 games. They saw 2 home runs from him, and you get an extra day off for the big guy going into Fenway, and he hasn't had one at all this entire season. This is his first off day all year in terms of sitting and not in the starting lineup. And I was in favor of that. I think they use him a little bit actually too much. He should get one day off like every 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, in my opinion, and not just a DH day. I would DH him tonight. Give him the day off yesterday and DH him tonight. Really get him off his feet for a couple days. Give the guy a little bit of a break. I don't consider DH days that much of a break. It definitely helps, and he does have some DH days for sure, but he has not actually sat. And in this one, he even came off the bench and pinch hit, but he only had the one at bat. This was a snooze fest. No runs scored till the top of the eighth. The Yankees scored 1 run, and they win 1-0. So that Judge guy's pretty important to be in the lineup for them to score runs, apparently. Uh, Nobody got 2 hits, like I said. Grisham had a hit. Goldschmidt had a hit. Oh, Escara had 2 hits. Reyes had a hit. So the Yankees had 5 hits. They left on base 7 guys with walks and stuff. Nobody hit a home run. The run came um, later in the game. Nobody, let's see. Reyes scored from third. That's right. Yep, Reyes scored from third. And it wasn't even an RBI. So nobody even had an RBI. Yeah, he scored from third on a ground ball. So Will Warren, though, pitched very well. 5 and 2/3 innings, no earned runs, 4 hits, 1K, 4Ks, ERA at 4.86. Tim Hill, Leiter Jr. Came on and actually ended up getting the win. He only got 1 out and gave up a hit as well. Loizaga pitched an inning, and then Devin Williams pitched the last inning for his 9th save. Not sure if he'll be available Friday for the Yankees or not. Devin Williams pitched 2 days in a row, although the day before this, he only came in for a third of an inning or 2/3 of an inning. We'll have to see how many pitches he threw and if he's available or not. I don't know if they want to go to him 3 days in a row. So we'll have to see. It's also good that Will Warren pitched this game, which means he will not be pitching against the Red Sox. And I'm all in favor of that. So the pitching matchup tonight against the Red Sox is Yarbrough against Garrett Crochet. So the Red Sox have a huge advantage in the pitching matchup. The next day, that's Saturday, which is June 14th, it's Rodon against Dobbins. And maybe I'm wrong, and they're not pitching. They might not be pitching. I'm sorry, they might not be pitching Freed. Um, that would stink. I kind of was counting on them pitching Freed. Let's see. Oh no, he is. He's pitching Sunday. Okay, okay, yeah, he's pitching Sunday against Brian Bayo. Okay, so I don't mind the matchups. You got Rodon and Freed both pitching, so that's good. I'm glad they kind of. It looks like they kind of set it up like that. Yarbrough against Crochet is no fun. That's going to be a very tough one. If the Yankees can win that one, I like my chances to win one more between Rodon getting the start on Saturday and Freed getting the start on Sunday. If they can win tonight somehow against Crochet, they didn't get dominated by Crochet last time around, but I'm sure he's going to make some adjustments, and we'll see if he can have a more typical Garrett Crochet dominant outing. Same thing with Freed. I really hope that he can come around and have a typical Freed dominant outing. We'll have to see. But yes, if they can somehow pull this off tonight, I will definitely take it. Yarbrough has got to make the adjustment as well and pitch as good as he can. And if you can give up maybe two, even 3 runs in 5 or 6 innings, I will take it. I will take that. We'll have to see. Big series, in my opinion. Big series. Not for the standings, obviously. Boston's in fourth place, 9.5 games back. Toronto made up some ground. They've been 8-2 their last 10. They're 4.5 back. Tampa Bay is 6.5 back. So the Yankees have a lead, and if they lose 2 out of 3 again, Boston will be 8.5 back. They're still not, not really a threat at this point. They could become one later, sure, but we'll have to see. And once again, a sweep by the Yankees would be fantastic, and really could possibly send Boston, take their soul a little bit, and they might be in big trouble the rest of the way if they come out of this 12.5 back. 12.5 is a lot. That's an awful lot. But that's going to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Don't forget about all the other podcasts. Don't forget about the Aerosmith podcast. I will be back after the Boston series with a more typical one. This one wasn't quite the usual one that I do with all the stats and everything and the batting averages. I will do that at the end of the Boston series. It'll be more complete. That's going to do it. Thank you very much. Until next time, I will see you later.